Whether I'm using the pipe dissector to make my end marks, transfer my end marks parallel down the pipe, using it to dial in a flange, use it as a square, or to find the center of a contour or a flat surface. I use it as an adjustable level. It has speeded up my time and my accuracy on pipe fitting. This tool is called the pipe dissector. You have an adjustable level, it's magnetized, and it has locating pins. I use it for layout on pipe and structural steel. I use it to get my layout lines to half, quarter, and do 8/16 pipe. I put it up here, I locate it at level, and make my first two marks. The first two marks are off the same plane, so you know you got it in half. You rotate your dial until you get it 90 degrees the other way. Put it on here, use the pins to locate it on the pipe. You roll it until it gets level again. You make your two marks. You now quartered the pipe. You roll it to 45 degrees, put it on there again. Level it out. Spin it 45 the other way. Locate it. Level it. Make two more marks. You've now got 8 equal sections of your pipe. The way I previously put these 8 layout marks on is using this tool here. I'd put it up, I'd center it, and I'd hit it. My problem is, every time I hit it, I move my pipe. I also have to adjust it 8 different times to put my marks on. And this mark and this mark, I do not know if they're true because I've had to adjust this, put it under here. When I've done it with my pipe dissector, I've only had to make 4 motions. This, I had to make 8 motions. Now I have my 8 layout lines that I've just done with this, but I need to continue on and run the lines parallel down the pipe. And the way I do that is I use the locating pins to grab it here, just like this. You have your 8 layout lines here. Now you need to transfer them parallel down the pipe. I use the pins to locate. I drop it on here. I look through, I see my line. Now I run it parallel down the pipe. I continue this until I have all 8 layout lines down the pipe. I've used my pipe fitter's blue book to get my dimensions to make my saddle here. I've ran them down, I continued on, finished my work. Now I'm ready to apply this to another piece of pipe. Now I'm going to use the tool as an adjustable level. I got my magnets here so I can apply it to my branch connection. I want this to be located at 45 degrees on this pipe. So I'll turn it to 45 degrees. I will now apply it to my branch connection. I'll roll it down until I'm on 45 degrees and then I'll tack it. Now here I've located the pipe dissector on my flange using my 2-hole pins through this slot that I've milled in it. Commonly I need to use 22.5 degrees, it's not on any dials. So I've graduated 22.5 degrees here. It's commonly used but not commonly marked. So what I'll do at this point is, I'll have it here, I'll reference this to 22.5, and then I'll go ahead and I'll roll my fit in. Now I'm on 22.5 degrees and I'll tack. Magnetized so I can just put my pins in and I can use it on top of the pins and it'll stick. I've already rolled my flange to 22.5 1/2 degrees by using my slot in conjunction with my 2-hole pins. I'm still not square from the face to the run of the pipe. So what I'd do at this point is I'd pop this on here. I'd milled it a little flat right here so that you can use it in conjunction with the square to square up the flange. As you can see, you slide it here, then you look at the face here. What I do now is I use my fitter's wedge to get it square. I'm ready to tack again. Okay, here I've used it just to level up a T, and I'll show you how I use it to easily lay out on a T. I've leveled here. Here I've used my pins to locate on the side of the pipe, and they'll adjust in these holes so that you can do 2 to 10-inch pipe. Here I'm using 8, so I've adjusted to here. Now I slap her on here. I level her up again. And I make 2 marks. Now I need to transfer this down the side. I go over here. I've still got it level. I want a line down here. So I just pop her in there using my pins to locate again. Now I've got it on there. Make sure it's level. I transfer my line down here. The reason I do this in pipe fitting, we measure center to center. So now when you want to be center of this run, after you've added on here, you can measure straight down here, and you know you're in dead center. You don't have to use your math to do this. Sometimes it can get confusing and you'll make a mistake. I've also made some marks here by using my pin and do this. I had it rolled on the side. So I had them on there like that. Now I have my 2 reference marks that I want. I want to run this line down here so that I can measure to center of this run from out here. So I'll line up my pipe dissector. At this point you don't need the dial. This marks here. Pop your pins up there. Push it till you're there. Make your mark down. Now you've dissected and you have to center a T both ways. Here I use it to find the center of a blind flange or any circle. This one's been machined so you can actually see the center, but most aren't. So I pop it on there like this. I draw me a line. It's in the center. I come over here. Doesn't matter where you're at. Now you're in the center. Now you can make a punch mark and apply to it. I also use it to do end caps. A lot of times on hydraulics and stuff, they want to port right off the end. It's hard to find the center. I pop it on here. I use my pins to locate it. I get it on one way. I draw a line. I spin it like I did down here. Pop her up there. I locate her. Put your center punch there. Continue on. I use the pins in conjunction to use it as a square on a flat surface, piece of angle, piece of channel, whichever I'd like. I throw it there. I let my pins locate on this surface. Now I'm square to the table. I also can unscrew my pins. I'll locate it on this side to where it's 45. I'll screw it in. I'll use it just like I did to be square. So now I'm on 45 degrees. I can draw it right down there to lay out on beams or whatever I'd like.